I stop it quick now because I don't know when it ends. How is everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the Humpty Dump. It is your chance to do the dump. So it is Wednesday night. Yes, I know there is a 5K celebration for the great Orville Nation going on right now. If I knew a little bit earlier, I probably would have canceled this one. But we got some fun stuff to go over tonight, people. We're going to check out Cruella, the Emma Stone trailer. We're going to check out a PSA from Cartoon Network. Telling you see colors. What did I say?
Cartoon Net.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network. I'm excited. What are you going to do? And then we'll talk a little KK praising women. Just a couple days after firing an amazing woman. But let's first introduce the chat, or not the chat, my panel. God, I'm on fire tonight. Right below me. Oh, I did it again. The great Jayne Theory. How are you, Jayne?
Hello. Doing great.
Hello.
How are you guys?
I'm doing well. You guys? Everybody? Anybody?
Awesome.
Yep. Very good.
All right. This is your place to shine, guys. I shouldn't be talking so much. Thank you for being here, Jayne. Makini90, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good. For a second there, I thought you were about to say OrdsBored, and I was like, wait, when did OrdsBored hit 5K? Wait, hold a second.
Oh, God, OrdsBored hitting 5K. God, the kid kisses a lot of ass, but I don't think he's gotten there yet. And I'm saying that because I kiss a lot of ass too, and I love OrdsBored. Robert, yes, this is the greatest 1.36K celebration ever.
Woo!
Woo! Nick McCabe, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Oh, and I do have a little bit of news too. I finally pulled my finger out and gotten my Star Wars Into the Void video out.
Oh, we will.
So
I'll be checking that out tonight.
Go check it out.
Fantastic. Make sure you drop that in the link in the chat so people can check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Who do we have in the chat? I'm shocked we have this many people right now, knowing a couple other great ones are going on. So we have Makini as always, and then let's roll it down. But Tina Bojan, great channel member, saying, "Good evening, friends." Then we have Robert saying, "Hail." Yes, Robert. Good to see you, buddy. We have Bone. The Humpty Dump is my chance to do the dump. Oh, do it, baby. Do a dumpy dump. Thanks, buddy. Joachim Stark is in the house. Pro Lurker. I like that. Very good. We like pro lurkers here. The Time Prophet. How are you, sir? Shane G, another great channel member up in the house. What is going on? The John Beck. I like that name. The John Beck. How are you doing? We got the great Theory again. Who else? Don't talk to him until we're done. Okay, he's late. Tim O Flip. Tim O Flip. Oh my God, this chat's jumping. Hey yo. And then Deviant Porg, or who I like to call, wow, this chat keeps moving on me. Deviant Porg, who I love to call Palanuki, is in the house. And Trey Courtney. Every time I see Trey Courtney, I get pumped. What is up, man? Thank you for being here. Let's get it going. Culture Casino. How was the great Orville Nation doing over at his 5K celebration? One of the best out there.
Great. It was great. I was glad I got a chance to stop over there, ran to the bathroom, did the business, and then came here. I'm sorry I was late, but hey, you got to throw honors
Not at
to
all.
the people who are having a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And PJ is one of the first friends I made. He's one of the first friends I made in YouTube. We would talk on the phone all the time until he moved, and he's been living out his life. But he's a great dude. I am so proud of him. Sticking to being positive worked for him. He knows I can't be so positive. So, but he still invites me on his channel, which I love about him. So he's a great guy. Somebody else popping in here. Is this the Fandom Menace champ? I don't know. Let's see.
Yep.
Oh, it's the People's Champ, the Fandom Menace champ. How are you doing, sir?
How you doing, brother? Sorry I'm running late, man. Sorry I'm running
Not
behind.
at all.
I got some.
Not at all.
I got some extra time to hang out with you guys tonight, so I'm not doing anything till 9 later on. So I definitely want to jump in this evening. So thank you for having me, bro.
Nice. Thank you, brother. I have a question real quick. Trey Courtney, the Aquaman cartoon looks like AIDS.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I saw the image to that.
They saw it
couldn't
as-
agree more.
So
Is it the
Twitter-
one that's on HBO Max right now?
Yes.
Like,
Okay.
it looks horrible.
So to clarify, so yes, we saw a teaser image of the Aquaman and Mirror cartoon for HBO Max. And apparently this is where the Thundercats Roar team went after their show got canned.
Oh, man.
Oh,
It looks like Thundercats Roar.
That
It's
bad. Huh?
horrendous.
It's horrible. It's horrifying.
I
That's
can't.
not good.
Could someone bring that up? Someone bring that up.
Let me see if we can-
We'll take a look at it after this article. But we're not. I'm not feeling really doing articles tonight, guys. Yes, Machini has this article up. I want to do a reaction on the Cruella trailer. I didn't see it. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Not yet.
So we're gonna run through this Cruella because I really have no clue what it's about, other than a strong, powerful woman who just got a bad rap, probably. What do you guys think before we even look at it? Anybody have
She
any
wanted
views?
to skin puppies.
Yeah, I think they
okay,
did
so
it.
when I watched this trailer before we got on. I was watching YetiCast's reaction to this, and my first thought was, this is Birds of Prey in the fantabulous emancipation of one Cruella de Vil. That's what I get at Birds of Prey vibes.
I gotta say, Jayne, you hit the nail on the head, though. She wanted to skin not one puppy, not two, but 101 of them.
Well, technically 102 in the sequel, but yeah.
Yeah,
How
and,
can she be redeemed? I don't care about her backstory.
yeah, nobody really does. And not only that, it's Cruella, by the way. That's how you pronounce her name.
Cruella, right? What was I saying?
Cruel, like it was Purell.
Oh, I'm sorry. Us
She's not-
people down with Louisiana say it a different way, right?
she's not
Correct.
sanitizing anything.
Well, but Jane's right. I mean, there's no redemption available for this character. I mean, she was presented in a bad light every time. I mean, and
Right.
how many more of these do we need? Didn't Glenn Close just do this already? How many more do we
Yeah.
have? You
She's
know?
pure evil.
Well,
Yeah.
isn't it like, well, didn't we make Maleficent like a tragic character?
Also
different.
awful. Yeah.
I think,
but
yeah.
different. She didn't want to kill puppies.
Well,
I think
she did want to kill a little girl.
Spot for
Puppies,
Maleficent.
Scott.
Doesn't this go along with what
Go ahead.
Disney really stands
you say,
for? I
Nick?
mean, she wants to kill puppies. Isn't this just a representation of like a manifestation of like Disney's like corporate like greed? And I mean, maybe I'm looking too deep into it here, but I mean,
well, this clearly is a representation of Lucasfilm's greed, and and Runner said it best. I think this is Disney trying to make their own Joker, and I'm like,
oh god,
Yeah, nah.
It's so messed up, dude.
wow.
okay.
Now, Nick, what did you
Wait.
say?
The John Beck said, no, she
Yeah.
just wanted to liberate them from their skin.
Oh goodness.
Oh, that is not right.
All right.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh
No.
my God. What is CalArts?
So
Being
CalArt,
mad.
it's
Art
kind of a style to describe their current cartoons that we see nowadays, like She-Ra, like Thundercats
Oh,
Roar,
that
like
cheesy-
Steven, yeah, like Steven Universe, like a lot of those
Okay.
shows, yeah.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. Trey Courtney, I saw put it up there and I was like, I don't know. Christina also, I generally suck. She said, that's awesome. This is a great chat already. I'm loving you guys. I'm going to try to keep up on you. My computer sucks. I did not get my new one yet. Hopefully next week. So let's play a little bit of this.
All right.
Are you still sitting on ice, Scott? I haven't asked recently.
No. I'm still got stitches and stuff, but the ice pack, not as much.
You're a little tender.
I'm still a little tender. Yes. A little tender.
It'll grow back,
Yeah.
right?
You son of a bitch. All right. Let's try it out, boys. and girls.
Okay, I just want to make sure my audio is on.
From the very beginning, I realized I saw
Audio's
the world
on, correct?
differently than everyone else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
That didn't sit well with some people. But I
Okay,
wasn't
stop it
for
right there.
everyone.
Stop it right there. We're gonna start that over again. So she's already saying that it didn't sit well with people, that she was a little bit different. Like, okay, so it's just skinning puppies is just something a little bit different, you know?
She's not like other girls.
I know, right?
Let's listen to this beginning again and hear exactly what she says.
Bullied, apparently.
From the very beginning, I realized I saw the world differently than everyone else. That didn't sit well with some people. But I wasn't for everyone. I guess they were always scared that I'd be a psycho.
Yeah. Okay.
This is hilarious.
Is this about Kathleen Kennedy?
It's there's so much Joker and Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey in this.
Right.
Don't you guys pick that up?
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're breaking the fourth wall already. Like, you know, she's going to look right at us at some point. I'm sick and tired of the narrating of a story. Like, could we stop this already? Like, every one of these strong female performances, and it's not just female, it's these type of movies. They have to narrate their own story and tell us why we should feel sorry for them, or feel good for them, or think they're good people.
Mm-hmm.
The devil wears Dalmatians.
And I was ready to make a statement. How does the saying go? I am woman, hear me roar.
Oh,
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
So much wrong with this.
Is she supposed to be Harley Quinn?
Just
Right.
please stop.
That's basically what I'm
Just
getting.
stop.
Is like it's like dollar store Harley Quinn. And didn't Emma Stone, was it her or Jennifer Lawrence that played, like, wasn't she supposed to be like Asian a couple movies ago with what's his name?
Bradley Cooper?
Yeah. Was that her?
Yes, that was her.
I couldn't remember which generic white girl it was.
Yeah. I know what you're talking. I know what movie you're talking about, but I'm sorry, Scott. I had to stop right there.
No, God, jeez, man, take control. What kills me is this. You know, can you find anybody whiter to play an Asian person? Like, that makes no sense to me.
No.
Or Hawaiian.
Hawaiian.
Okay.
She's also making a joke of mental illness.
Yeah.
Right.
in this.
Right.
I thought people were afraid of being canceled, or are they not going to be canceled for this?
But she
They're
has
not
the
gonna be
right.
canceled for this.
She has the right social perspectives and views that line up with the mainstream narrative, though, doesn't she? I believe Emma Stone is kind of on that. I might be wrong, but I mean, so I guess she can do no wrong in that respect. You know,
Or Disney can.
Yeah. Wow.
Here's another problem. I like Emma Stone.
I do too.
This isn't going to do her career any favors.
No.
Nope.
I don't see anything happy or positive about this film. And so far, I'm not engaged in it. And it does all of the things you guys already talked about. I mean, it makes light of mental illness and all this other stuff. Unlike what happened in the Joker, which, you know, brought that type of problem front and center, you know, this casts a different pall. I like you said, this is not a movie for me.
Not for me.
Clearly not.
So if somebody were going to say, you know, this is not for you, I'd say you're absolutely right. It was not made for me.
Yep.
I like this. I like this here too, Jayne. A very, very poor role model for girls and young women. You know, like,
you're gonna have little girls dressed up like this for Halloween, acting this way,
right?
Joking.
I want to hear me roar.
So you're gonna have So I got two daughters. One's gonna be Cruella, and the other one's gonna be freaking Birds of Prey, Harley Quinn. That's what I'm looking forward to. A number one, people.
At least both the characters subvert the male gaze. I mean, so you're ahead of the game there.
My gaze is subverted. Not just that, but
so does a double barrel.
Her name
exactly.
Her name is still not Purell. So keep working on that, bro.
Cruella. What is it again? Say it again.
Cruella.
All right, yeah, back that up a little bit. Let's see where she's going. This mad
back
Joker.
that up a little bit.
Do I have to go back to the I Am Woman here? All right, let's do it.
Woman, hear me roar. I'm just getting started, darling. The thing is, I was born crazy, born bad, and a little bit mad. I'm glad that you're sorry. I'm Cruella. No.
This is like straight up a ripoff of Birds of Prey.
How is this?
It's a mix.
It is such an amalgamation.
Who wrote this POS?
Let me check.
Ryan Johnson.
Hear me roar.
You know what? Actually, Robert in the chat nailed it. I am Cruella Skywalker.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So the screenplay is by Dana Fox and Tony McNamara, and it's going to be directed by Craig Gillespie.
And none of those names ring bells for me at all.
Not at the moment, no.
Nope.
Let's see. Dana Fox did Hot Pursuit, How to Be Single.
Oh, Robert put it
Couples
perfect.
Retreat.
Emma Stone trying to be Helena Bonham Carter, and that's so true.
Helen Bonham Carter, yes.
Yep.
Yep. I said it almost right.
Yeah, it seems like they have a lot of TV. A lot of like the writers have a lot of TV credits. And Craig Gillespie, he has Mr. Woodcock, Lenny Dar Arm, Finest Hours.
Hot Pursuit, the film?
Yes, Hot Pursuit, the film. The one with Sofia Vergara.
Oh,
she wrote that.
Film, the bad film. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Hot Pursuit, wasn't that with Corey Haim, the original one?
No. Hot Pursuit originally was a Cusack film back in the.
Oh, okay, all right.
No, she wrote trying
to chase down his girlfriend.
I was thinking of I was thinking of Fast Getaway. That's what I was thinking of. Was Fast Getaway? Okay.
Yeah. No, it was
Fast
Cusack
Getaway.
film.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not the writer. She's a producer. Never mind. She was a producer of Hot Pursuit. Never mind. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Anyway, like I said, I don't know who any of these people are, which usually isn't a good sign.
Ooh, it froze up there a second.
Yeah, all right. And then, but here's the problem in the chat has it all nailed down. I mean, it doesn't look good, and for 100,000 different reasons. I don't know, Jayne. You probably can surmise that or summarize this better than any of us.
I mean, my thing about this whole thing is that we get to her skinning puppies. All of this backstory leads to that. This is supposed to explain, I'm guessing.
Yes.
This is not a redemption story. This is her backstory to how she became this evil woman who wanted to murder innocent
Dalmatians.
This,
I feel like
who sat down and said, we should make a movie?
Is this like her pet project? Is this like an Emma Stone? Like, I want this made?
No.
Okay.
No, it cannot be.
I hope not.
I saw some amazing costuming from the Glenn Close film not too long ago that I was like, wow, they spent a lot of time and effort on this. And then I see this and I'm like, oh, this is not great.
But I think that's what it is. I think Krista Joe got it right.
Hey, Krista Joe.
Yeah.
They're looking for a female. Who are the females? Who are the villains? Because they're strong and powerful, right? And we'll just pick this one. Never mind the fact that she's insane and wanted to kill
Never mind
puppies.
that it all ultimately leads to skinning
Right.
Fucking puppy.
Oh, but women, female empowerment. Will make
And
this
don't forget, it's not just puppies, guys. I mean, there's many animals that she has already killed. You know, like
and let's not forget too that she tries running people off the fucking road
that too.
yeah.
as well. So terrible driving.
Oh my god!
Can we please give her an Anakin moment? She's like, I slaughtered them like animals, not just the puppies, the kittens and the bunnies too.
And I think Deviant Porg said it best earlier. That is a horrible British accent.
Yeah, somebody said we don't. Time Prophet said we don't sound like that.
I think it's meant to be though.
That's not good representation.
She's mentally ill, so it's not even. It's probably not.
The thing
the
is, usually mentally ill people don't acknowledge that they're mentally ill. So no, she's just. I don't think she's mentally ill. I think she's just. She's sane as everyone else. She just doesn't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true. Does anybody have John Wick's number? Yeah, you don't mess with dogs around John Wick.
I know, right?
Oh, the great Justin Proper in the house. What is up, brother?
Hey, it's been a doozy. How are you guys?
Hey,
Good. Good. We just watched Cruella. I said
the trailer.
Right. Don't worry, Justin. It didn't have Asians nor Australians in there. So
yeah, you're gonna be fine.
What are you talking about?
No.
I think we need to watch it again for Justin. Have you seen it?
I did see it.
Oh, okay, good. Thank God.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
Honestly, like I get what people are saying, that there's Joker, Harley Quinn vibes, but honestly, if that were the case, it's going to be a Disney version of it, and that is no fun for anybody because Disney doesn't do serious stuff like that. Anything with the Disney logo on it, it's just, you can't take it seriously. It's for children. So I'm not expecting
How
much.
is this for children?
I don't know.
How is this for children based on this trailer?
Honestly, it's just my bias. Just looking at it.
I think you're right. I think that's what they think. I'm just trying to understand their logic here because there's nothing about that I would want a child to see.
Yeah, I could be surprised. Maybe I'm mistaken, but look, I mean, it's gonna be on Disney Plus?
Yep.
It's like, yeah, it's not gonna be like, there's not gonna be anything like too terrible.
It's not R-rated.
It's not gonna be. I don't even know if it's gonna be PG-13, to be honest.
Right.
Like, was Maleficent PG-13?
Yeah,
I believe so.
Okay. How was that in terms of tone?
That was a lot more tame than this.
Really?
Maleficent was much more of her becoming protective of who is it? Cinderella, whoever it is. Becoming protective of her. It wasn't really and like how she became so angry with mankind being, heartbroken. It's not like I'm a psychopath. It's like, it's not even like the good Joker. It's like the Suicide Squad Joker. You know what I mean? Like this one. Go ahead, Nick.
I mean, at least with Maleficent, you sort of saw what they were trying to get at. That Maleficent, she was misunderstood. Yes, she did the evil thing.
Yes,
but she had reasons behind it. But in this case, with Cruella, I mean, for fuck's sake, she tries to fucking skin puppies.
Yeah, 102.
Can someone explain to me how empowering how female empowering that is to want to skin puppies?
I don't think that's the point. She's a villain.
Yeah. I don't even think they're going for any form of sympathy with this movie. It's just, this is why I'm a psychopath movie, but I don't like the play on it. I don't like it.
Well, the thing is, like, if it was someone other than Disney who can actually, I feel like they hold back when it comes to serious subjects like this. Yeah, they've already. I mean, back like the old cartoons had some, subtle dark moments that if you think about it, you're like, oh, that's pretty messed up. And then in some remakes, they just completely cut it out. They always try to censor some of that more nasty stuff. So I don't see this being any different. It's just, it's just supposed to be kind of cool to look at. Hey, Cruella is live action, and hey, it's Emma Stone. Cool.
But she needs to lose. I mean, either the bad guy loses or the bad guy is redeemed. You can't just have the bad guy be bad and win, which happens because she's rich and successful when we meet her in the Dalmatian story. So
right, and you saw the two parents running. You saw the two parent Dalmatians running in this clip. So it is right before she ends up finding them again. So that's really what the timeline is, from her being a young woman to I'm going to skin 101 puppies now that I found out they had, puppies, a litter. So awesome.
Yeah, I'm just not expecting much. I feel like they really hold back on some of that. And that's why I'm like, you know what? No.
And even I feel the dog growling, that is so upsetting.
Right.
That's just crazy. This is crazy for Disney.
Krista Joe's surprised PETA hasn't come after him yet,
Yeah.
They should.
Well, before it was a cartoon, so
yeah,
not much to.
They're gonna have to put a trigger warning on Disney Plus for this.
Yeah,
right.
No actual animals were hurt, you morons.
Well, let me ask you this.
It's a movie.
Let me ask you this. Do you guys? Well, it goes out to anybody. Do you think that Emma Stone is better actor for if this was a more dark take on it, where we actually had some substance behind it? Now, we haven't seen the movie, but from this, it just looks like it's like the generic. They're not, like Justin said, going to go far enough. I almost feel like if they were going to go for this, they should have gone real twisted. And I feel like Emma Stone isn't that bad of an actor. She could have done it. It's almost like she's wasting her time with a PG-13 version of this.
It's going to be surface level villain. You're not going to get the deep dive into the psyche, and it'll be an origin story, but it's not going to be like a deep dive origin story. It's going to be hey, let's scan over this for the short attention span audience. Put some big action sequences in. Obviously, like I said, the Harley Quinn Joker-esque vibes. She's giving off vibes from both characters, realistically here. Just from my perspective anyway. But no, Emma Stone isn't a terror. I don't dislike her, on the grand scheme of things. I don't hate Emma Stone. But it just seems like, I don't know, it's a little bit out of place. It's just because, like you said, it's not going to utilize her to her full potential because of the way they're going to have to tap dance around this topic. Like Jayne said, she skins puppies. That's what she wants to do.
I do think she could have done it, though. I think they could have pulled off a Joker type film with her if they really wanted to. But I think it would have had to, for it to make sense. Her story should have started with her as an older woman, either in a mental facility or in jail, maybe. And
after the fact?
After the fact. And she's telling her story from when she was younger. That could have worked.
That could have worked much better.
And be twisted and abstract because she's already insane.
Right.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah. And going back to what Sporking you were saying earlier, they won't go far enough. That if they do this, this isn't going to be Todd Phillips' Cruella. No, this is Disney's Cruella. And if they were to go all the way with this, I would expect to see a skinned puppy, at least a couple of them. Before she got to the Dalmatians, she skins a dog, and she likes it. That's no one wants to see that. It's not going to happen. I doubt it. But
no, it won't.
Hasn't she done it before? Hasn't the character done it before?
Probably as a child.
Yes, she's done it to other animals. She's done it to other animals, like the Dalmatians were her Mona Lisa.
I would show a flashback of her at 5, choking a puppy or something.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it.
Culture, what do you think?
I'm deeply offended by the whole thing.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? It's dumb. There's not a good way to tell the story. I think Jayne's probably got the best take on it.
Truly.
And I think Nick has an even better thing to say in the private chat about how the hell she would have survived a fire. But I don't even want to go there.
She's magic. I don't know.
No, she's yes, there it is.
She's supernatural.
I don't know. Aren't they all? It's Disney. I don't care.
Sorry.
Go,
Oh, no,
Maki.
sorry.
No, I was gonna say.
Sorry, Nick.
I think what everybody's forgetting is that I think we need to fall this into the line of the Disney and live action remakes. I think it's going to hit those exact same beats, those exact same formulas, and like what Justin said, this is Disney, so they're going to play it safe the whole way through.
Yeah, but this isn't a remake. This is it's not Aladdin.
It's not a live action remake, but it follows that same formula though. Like what you saw with Maleficent and like what you see with the Disney live action remakes. It follows those same beats. You get those same vibes from it.
It's like that live action 101 Dalmatians, except it's just what happens before and no Glenn Close.
Right.
They'll only have skinned puppies for the Chinese poster for the film.
I wonder if they did this. Man!
That's one of the best comments of the night, dude. That is because it's true. What could it be?
Hate you for that.
PETA is going to turn a blind eye to that.
No evil thing will. Here is to get us sudden chill. Look out for Cruella de Vil.
Maybe that's the plot twist. Yeah, she eats the puppies afterwards.
They're going to be sold to. They're going to just take them over and sell them at a wet market. They'll be right next to some bats or something.
Right, next to a facility that. Anyways.
I think YetiCast said it best. I was like, I'm wondering if they're gonna thank. I wonder if Disney's gonna thank China for another for where it was filmed at.
Yeah, another province
where they skin puppies.
Oh god. You know what? Going to Shane's comment that you just highlighted. I would say that not every character is interesting enough to warrant their own film. I would say Cruella is, but Disney can't do it. You can't do it right because you are going to play it too safe.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not.
Cruella is, as her name suggests, she's meant to be this cruel, psychotic character.
Mm-hmm. Could we go back to the style of the Grimm brothers? Tales? That would be great.
They're like true Grimm brothers.
They want to try to go for a Harley Quinn Joker, but then they're going to end up making Cruella de Vil basically be a person on Twitter.
Yeah,
basically Twitter.
They give her purple hair.
No, I'm gonna stick with the black and white hair. That works.
Yeah, but still crazy though.
Yeah,
just give her a purple streak.
And I don't know about you, but I never remembered Cruella de Vil to be like some sort of sex symbol.
No.
Well, she's a little past her time. I'm thinking back in the day when she was wearing like a flamingo skinned outfit. She was pretty hot.
This was before she started taking up smoking. I see.
Yes. That is. I didn't think we were going to spend that much time on that, but that is. That is film that did not need to be made.
No, it did not.
Nope.
Not by Disney. Not by Disney. By somebody else.
Not by Disney.
No, you're right. All right. So next up, we are going to check out a PSA. Let me get that.
Here we go.
Oh crap!
Yeah, I hope this is linked to Bounding into Comics. If Culture or Makini could bring it up. I hope they actually have the PSA because that's what I want to watch. Again. This is trailer breakdown day. To me, you got it.
That video has more likes than dislikes, and the comments are disabled. So,
what is this?
Oh, it's a PSA from the Cartoon Network talking about racism, and I think it's important for us to watch it and let the people make up their own minds. So, whoever wants to bring that up,
I'm working on it, dude.
All right, brother. Take your time.
Wow.
And keep in mind, they did this before months ago, and you're still racist.
Oh,
yeah. See, I don't remember the first PSA, but a lot of people have been talking about it recently.
Yep.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so we will.
This is news to me.
Just to get rid of.
What was the first PSA? It was the one in the class. No, the one God, I can't remember. They're filming at a playground, and it's about gay rights or something.
Yeah.
Or similar.
I always talk about gay rights at the playground.
Yeah, that one was followed up by the classroom.
And not slamming it, but it's very convenient that they're both their PSAs. They're using characters from Steven Universe.
Right.
They're using those.
So we do have it.
Yeah. So Steven Universe, I guess he's gay.
All right, well, let's see if I can get this to launch. Okay, we'll watch.
All right, we're gonna see this. How is the chat doing while he's working on it? There we go.
Color blindness is our game because everyone's the same. Everybody join our circle. Doesn't matter if you're white or black or purple. What the? Hold up a minute here. Who this? I think it kind of does matter that I'm purple. I mean, I'm purple because I'm literally an alien.
Well, I'm not an alien, but it definitely matters to me that I'm black. Yeah, it makes a difference that I'm white. I know the two of us get treated very differently.
Oh my God.
It's messed up to compare me being an
Kill
alien
me.
to you two different races. You're both human. You're totally biologically the same. Adding purple people into a lesson about human racism makes no sense.
Yeah, that is pretty weird.
You missed.
When people like the black, white, or purple thing, because adding a fantasy race in there helps distract from the actual racism black people have to deal with.
Oh, fuck off.
Experience with anti-black.
Sorry.
Really
Sorry.
Other people of color experience other
Wait,
forms
stop
of-
it. Stop it. Back it up just a little bit. Go ahead, Makini. What would you like to say about it?
You categorically miss the point of when we say we don't see color. You miss the point.
No, they're telling us we need to see color. Makini, come on.
Get with the times, bro.
You don't get.
I think I know where
Excuse me.
Makini is coming from, and I think I agree.
Well, no,
Because-
I don't think you understand. I'm white, so I understand the plight of you, a black man, Makini, and I should be able to tell you your plight because I totally have never walked a mile in your shoes, but yet, a purple alien tells me I should know.
Wait, Makini's black?
We don't see color. When people say we don't see colors, it means that we treat everybody equally.
That's how we
don't
used to
give
call it in the
people-
90s, Makini.
Yeah,
we don't give certain races special treatments. At least that's not how I was raised.
Just treat people like people, man. If somebody
Exactly.
earns your respect, they get your respect. If a person is an asshole, then they're an asshole. Assholes come in all shapes, sizes, colors, creeds. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Asshole knows no race nor gender.
And same thing with being a good person. I mean, it's universal, man.
All right, back it up a little bit, Culture, while Nick finishes up, and then we'll watch some.
I'm totally with Makini on this one, but I will say this. I really do think the reason why they confuse being colorblind, why they conflate being colorblind with racist is because I think it comes from a fundamental fear that when someone says they don't see color, it means they don't see the problems in society, or they're willfully ignorant to the problems in society. But I'm of the belief myself that it's the seeing color that is the problem.
Right.
It's this picking and choosing of human traits, and saying, oh, you're this, so you're ABC. Oh, you're that color, so you're XYZ. And I talked about this with Sam, and we talk about this sort of stuff a lot. And the word I want to throw out there is significance. These people are they claim to want to get rid of racism, but they keep placing significance on race. And
that's actually the problem.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but you can't have no racism. Hang on, I'm stuffing up my own words here.
No, you're onto something. I mean, you're exactly right. If you continue to divide people and put them into boxes, you have them self-describe themselves by their immutables, right? By the their race, their origin, their sex, all these things. Instead of just having them be people, the minute you start dropping pronoun boxes and every other damn thing that's been happening lately to divide us, you're creating the division, you asshats. When we were all together in this country, if you national studies done. Oh no, I'll be quiet in a second. But there's a map out there right now that tells you where the freest place to be is, the least racist place on the entire planet, the United States.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll dig it up. I think I have it bookmarked somewhere. But yeah, there's a recent. I'm not kidding. This is very recent. This is a scholarly research study. Let me see if I can find it.
I heard culture. I heard that too.
But really quick, the freest country the world has ever known is not free or safe.
This to me, this is the thing, man, and it's the argument that they try to make, like there's this snarling like white supremacist Yahtzee around every corner. I mean, like there's just like there's shitty racist people. There is. It's a sad fact of life. And this is the thing. I can say I grew up in a very, very small, very very white area. There was more cows than people where I grew up. And my parents were from Detroit. I never lived there. I lived in a college town later in life. Much more diverse than where I grew up and where I live now, because I moved back to right by my home, close to the next city over from my hometown. But it's and I've seen a lot of that. Like I said, one of my brother-in-laws is Colombian, the other one's Mexican. And my one brother-in-law that's Mexican, now he was born here in the United States, but he's Mexican, he's Latino, he's Mexican American, as it were. I befriended him in high school because some assholes were picking on him, and I just stood up for him, not because he was Mexican, but because he was getting picked on. And we've been best friends ever since. And it's like, I grew up in an area where it's easy to use, well, I live in a small town, that blah, 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 and that's why I'm the way I am. No, it's you choose to see the good in people, and you judge people on a case-by-case basis. And it's just cognitive thinking and reasoning skills and just being a decent human being. That's why I can't understand.
I got to touch on this. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No,
I got to touch
brother.
on this because I freaking love Danny. Danny from Comic Chat for $5. You didn't even have to do that, brother, but I appreciate it. Not seeing color works in Never Neverland. In real life, seeing color is alive and well. In fact, it seems stronger now more than ever. Just saying, it seems stronger now more than ever because they keep telling us we need to see color.
Because they keep placing significance on race.
Yep.
Yes. Now, I understand. You have to be blind to not believe that people are treated different because of the color of their skin in certain places,
Absolutely.
certain times, certain areas, certain states, wherever. The problem is if we keep nailing this idea of we're different, we're all different, none of us are the same, even though the fucking alien tells us we're biologically all the same, and they said it biologically, they said it, not me. We're all the same. We can't defeat racism if we keep putting each other in boxes, man. We can't.
But I think part of the problem too is that we talk about, okay, everything is sort of compared to or placed in the context of, but there is racism in some places, or in some instances. The problem I see personally is that the way those things tend to be handled these days, particularly in the Black community, is that people are still trying to force the rest of society to address, recognize, empathize with, and or fix those instances. And the reality is it's not going to happen.
It'll actually make more enemies, right?
The only thing you can do is to use whatever you can, the tools that are available to you, your education, your knowledge, your work, your family, how you raise your children, to change your circumstances and teach people how to treat you individually. And address those issues in your community yourself. Because continuing to put that responsibility on others and expecting other people to do it constantly and canceling them when they don't is not going to help anything. And if anything, it's just going to perpetuate the political and social discourse, which is incredibly and increasingly negative in this country. And you just end up being used as a tool in this fight between two groups that have nothing to do with you ultimately, and who are not looking out for your own interest.
I mean,
That's what I
if I
see
could,
And go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, sorry. I just wanted to throw this in there too. I have this. It's sort of like a working theory in my own head that, especially with regard to children, if you scandalize them, they will grow up thinking something's wrong. And like if you, for instance, I don't have kids myself, but I've got siblings and everything. They've got kids, but I think the best way to eliminate things like sexism, racism, homophobia is, for instance, for parents, teachers, well, everyone really, to not scandalize people around them, if you know what I mean.
I think that's what I mean too.
Yeah, like for instance, like if your kid, for instance, comes home and their best friend is gay, for instance, don't make a big deal out of it. Don't scandalize it. If you see two dudes kissing on TV, don't suddenly switch the TV off and go, don't let the kids see that, because that's going to pass on a reaction. Kids are sponges, is what we learned when we're at university. They pick up everything, and especially they pick up everything what their parents do, and especially their friends as well. And so like I said, if you scandalize them, they'll pick something up. They'll pick up your reactions, and then they'll look at, for instance, the two dudes kissing on TV as if it's something unusual. Whereas if you just sort of shrug it off and go, yeah, so what? They'll pick that up and go, yeah, so what? And I think that's what sort of needs to happen with race. When a black person comes on TV, just as for instance, don't scandalize it. Don't make it an issue. Just let them be.
Yes. I thought that's what we were doing.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I thought that's what I was doing as in the 90s. Like I felt like we were getting past kind of like ETEP. I grew up mostly, I think we might have had one black kid in my class through 8th grade. And then when I went to a different high school, there was a lot of kids of different races, different ethnic backgrounds. And you know what made it great was that no one forced the idea of you're different on me. And because I'm white, I'm different than you. We just sat at the same lunch table day one and became friendly. And that's where it should be. Because I don't doubt Danny, being an older black American, has dealt with racism. I do not doubt that 1 second. But this idea that we're telling children you're different than this other little kid because of the color of your skin is going to cause more problems than fix it.
But I also think we can't romanticize the 90s. This was also the time when we had the crime bill, and from then to present, we have laws that are enforced differently. So
yes, I'm talking about my age group in my area. That's all.
I'm just saying that on a national, because that's the thing Stephen always talks about, how things are local, whatever. But you do have things that happen that impact people on a national level.
Right.
I just don't think that I guess, like from when I was a kid, we were raised where you had friends from all different backgrounds. You didn't judge people just because they were white or Asian or whatever. My first group of friends were white, black, and Asian. Our family's multicultural. At every family reunion, we're talking about our history and our culture and all of our different, origins and all this. But we were still aware and taught about racism and discrimination, and that's a real world reality. At the same time, how we were taught to handle it was to become as independent as possible, which is why nearly my entire immediate family own their own businesses. They may be doctors, they may be lawyers, they may be doing whatever, actors, but they own their own things. So they're not subject to or vulnerable to a lot of these issues that other Black people, especially poor Black people, do in fact have to deal with. So I feel like there's a different approach to it. And this approach that we're seeing using the media to propagate this agenda is more of a white liberal thing that they see as a way they can fix our problem that they've adopted, I guess. I don't know. Their pet project.
I want to bring up an analogy here. And before I say things, I want to say this. I'm not taking anything away from what Danny is saying, from everybody else is saying. It's just, I just find this just completely misinterpreting what people say when they say they don't see color. I do think that racism is something that we can never be able to defeat. I know it's a controversial topic saying, but I don't think that it's something we can ever defeat, because it comes down to it also comes down to just human traits. It just comes down to human prejudices. That's just how it is. We can reduce it, but we're not going to be able to completely get rid of it.
There's always going to be one thing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
There's always going to be at least one racist asshole in the world, and you can't. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It will never entirely go away, and if that's how you're going to treat this whole thing, you're going to just end up failing over and over and over again, because there are always going to be problems. But the thing isn't to lecture everybody else who was doing totally fine before anyone else decided to open their mouth about it, being totally fine. But instead, whoever is the perpetrator of these racist instances, go after them. Say they're the problem, not punishing an entire group of people, not punishing all police officers for the actions of people who are just awful garbage human beings. Like that's not fair. Just like it's the same thing. Like if a Black guy robs a store, don't make that like all Black people do that. No, that guy is an asshole. That's it.
Yeah, collectivizing is not helpful at all.
No,
in any way. And that's what we need to get rid of, and just stop. Like if a white person's racist, not all, and if they're privileged, not all people are like that. It's infuriating.
But the policies of the current administration, now that they've taken power in every possible way, their policies are to isolate and alienate an entire race, to do what Jayne was describing as making a certain race or races their pet projects, which I would find personally demeaning. It's like the farmers thing is the thing that just was released either today or late yesterday or whatever, that just makes me just cringe, because it's essentially having government draw race into the thing. The government's being racist. These are racist ideas. These are racist practices. You're teaching people to be racist. That's garbage.
And it's something more than that. Let me provide an example, and I'll try to bring it back to this. So, your boy Zach, he's a comics YouTuber. He covers. He's a member. He's not exactly a member of Comicsgate, but it's a sad point. He was covering a DC book, and one of the books had an ad for a launch of this new book called Nubia, and it's done by a black writer.
Oh, yeah.
And for those, right. And for those who don't know Nubia, she's a black Amazon who's been born kind of the same way Wonder Woman was. But
she's quite old as well. She's not a new character at all,
right,
by any stretch.
But the point I'm going to drive this home is that the ad had the tagline, "How can you be a hero when the world doesn't see you as human?" And the thing is, the writer had said before that they only want to work with people of their skin tone. They only want to work with black artists, but with no one else, no white artists, anything. The reason I bring this back because this kind of mentality that I'm seeing here, and this kind of mentality and this kind of approach that you're going for to end like racism and such, what Cartoon Network's doing, you're just creating segregation. You're just bringing back segregation. That's how no one else I can see it.
They also perpetuate stereotypes. That's the main thing that they do, which contributes more to racism than anything, in my opinion. Because it's incredibly dangerous, and yet they do it. That's one of the reasons why I posted the other day what I did about the strong black woman sort of stereotype.
Right, I saw that.
And how that can be internalized by an entire society when that's all they see, constantly repeated through media. And they come to believe that these women and girls can be treated any kind of way and be handled any kind of way, and that they themselves can be burdened with anything because they're superhuman. These kinds of tropes are incredibly dangerous. And yet you look in the media and that's what they constantly perpetuate. It's either that black people are criminals or it's that black people aren't human. It's this othering. And at the same time, they're trying to quote unquote promote diversity. What they're really promoting is racism. And they don't see it. That's why I wish they would just stay out of it or leave us out of it. One or the other.
Yep. So Toxic Man flew for $20. Hold on real quick. Yeah. Well, Toxic Man flew for $20 is sick and tired of what we're talking about. See my comments in the chat. Can't listen to this anymore. I love you, man. And we rarely get into, no, don't be sorry, because this is my channel, and I think it's important to talk about things like this when we have a diverse panel, you know, and I think it's important to hear everybody's point of views, because that's the only way you actually learn. That's the only way I learn, is from hearing other people's story. Like, it was Jayne and Lorena Creel who told me POC was not what they wanted to be, you know, addressed as, because they felt that was kind of racist. And because I was confused. I didn't know. You know, I'm not going to pretend like I understand anybody else's plight. I don't understand Paulie's from Latino Slant. I don't understand Jayne. I don't understand Makini. I don't understand Stephen Walton because, you know, of his enemas. Like, I don't get other people's lives. I understand mine, but by talking,
the only thing you can speak to is your own experience, really.
Exactly.
And how are you? And how are you?
And I love you, Toxic Man Flu. I love you. We'll get off of this in a few minutes. I promise. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, how exactly are you supposed to know unless it's brought up? You don't know what you don't know. That's not someone's fault. Like, if they don't know, like, that someone's gay and they try to set them up with a chick or something, and they're like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, what? It's like, oh, I'm gay. Like, oh,
and
I know a couple of dudes then. Like,
right there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, like, if you're best friends with someone who's you know, either gay or of a different race than you, I mean, yeah, it's not really gonna come up that they're like black or they're Asian or whatever. Exactly. And you know, if anything, if you really are best friends with them, you can make any kind of jokes with them as much as you want. They're your best friends. You know, you know that that we're not going to mean any harm. You know, like, or they are. You know, it's just part of being best friends.
I have a kind of a personal story about that, because I had a buddy of mine. We came into the wrestling business in the same time. You know, he's a little bit younger, and he was a young black kid. And he, after about a year or two, we were in the locker room one day. I think it was after like my first match, and he come by and he gave me a big hug, and he gave me the Denzel line he gave to Ethan Hawke when he was in the car. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to say that because everybody knows what I'm talking about. And I have
no idea.
And
he made him smoke meth.
He made me smoke meth. Yeah, no. I'm sure if you guys see Training Day, you know what I'm talking about. And he said that to me. And now this is in front of other people. And I kind of looked at him. I said, all right. I'm like, now, Brandon, I said, do I need express written permission to say that back to you, or what? Can I say that back when it's just the two of us? He got the kick out. I says, I won't. Don't worry. I says, I said, or can you write me a note? I'm like, what do we do here? You know, it's because everybody kind of looked at me to see how I was going to react. I was like, okay. I'm like, cool. Just gave him a hug. You know, I'm like, it was just kind of funny, you know, because it's like, yeah, you know, it's like, hey, out of respect, I'm not going to, you know, I can just
Yeah.
throw it out.
Oh,
I'm not
I know
gonna
what you're
do
talking
that.
about.
You know, it's like it would not make me comfortable. First of all, you know, even if he, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? Because he said it, you know, as like just a hey, like a a friend thing, and I'm like, okay, cool, you know, whatever, just leave it at that. But it was, you know, it was like the first time anybody had ever, you know, said it to me, and I'm like, okay, you know, it's kind of funny, but it's like some people would get like, I was just like, all right, cool, whatever, you know, and we just kind of made a joke about it, but it's just like, yeah. I don't know. I don't really understand how people can honestly in this day and age be racist. I don't understand.
It's taught.
It is. It's a learned behavior. But
it is.
But having friends, I think that's one of the reasons why it's great to have friends from different backgrounds, because you can also have friends who say, you know, this thing that you're saying or doing, it's actually hurtful or harmful. Maybe let's not do that.
Well, that's why, like, my wife picked the daycare we sent my daughter to because there was kids of all different nationalities. She picked that daycare on purpose. There was another one that was mostly white kids, and it wasn't like that's why it would just happen to be mostly white kids that went to this one, and then the other one had kids of all different races from all different areas, some from the inner city, some from like the suburbs where we are, and we picked that one for the simple fact we want our daughter to meet people that are from all different walks of life. So it's not, when she gets older, uncomfortable when she meets somebody new because you've never been introduced to that. Because I knew kids like that in college that came from the sticks of Pennsylvania that didn't know any other race but white and felt weird at first. They weren't racist, they weren't prejudiced, but they did feel weird at first because they've never been around people of other cultures, and all they learned it from was music and TV, which is the worst place to learn it from. But real quick, Danny has a couple super chats. Danny from Comics Chat, guys, please make sure you subscribe to Danny, because Danny is not afraid to tell you how he feels, and I respect that in him. Comics Chat, $5. I'm in an interracial marriage. No preacher, black or white, would marry us. Her parents kicked her out of the house and tried to take our kids. That is fucked.
That's fucked up.
Jesus.
That is so fucked. And Comics Chat for another $5. They told her that she was lower than whale crap because she married a black man. Never been in trouble a day in my life and worked since I was 17. That's just real racism, man. That is inbred, disgusting racism. And I'm sorry you had to put up with that.
My best friend in high school, she dumped the guy she was dating because he was blatantly racist towards me. And he telling him that she had her best friend was black. Yeah.
You know, like my daughter went to Girl Scouts yesterday, and they have to tell where your family's from, like the heritage wise, and kind of like Jayne's talking about. And my wife and I sat down and thought about it. Like myself, I'm half Italian, mostly Sicilian, and then the other half is Welsh, German, and like a couple other things. But my wife is like, you know, African, Polish, Irish, Native American, and like Russian. So like, you know, like the kid's a mutt. Why can't we just say we're American? I feel like nationalism has a bad word because of the last 4 years, but there's nothing wrong with a national soul where we all see each other as Americans. I think that would help with this idea of we're all different because we all come from different walks of life. My grandparents were from Italy, not me. You know, like
it's gonna take time though, because like with Louisiana, a lot of us still hold to our culture because America tried to take it from us. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like it's this rebellious part too. But I think ultimately everybody will be folded in. I mean, it will happen. It's just we're going through a rough patch.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. And I hope it's in my kids' time.
A lot of it's media driven. It really is, because they take small things and they exacerbate them by, you know, hammering the point home 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And people who can't discern that, you know, things might not be as they seem, or they're being, you know, fed a line, you know, that exacerbates, you know, the stuff that's already there, you know, and that does a disservice to everybody.
Yep. All right, so let's watch the rest of this and then move on, because I do want to see how it ends. So, Culture Casino, whenever you're ready, I got to see how this one ends.
Sure.
Okay, and away we go.
You're totally biologically the same. Adding purple people into a lesson about human racism makes no sense.
Yeah, that is pretty weird. I think people like the black, white, or purple thing because adding a fantasy race in there helps distract from the actual racism black people have to deal with.
Right. My experience with anti-black racism is really specific. Other people of color experience other forms of racism too, but you won't see any of that if you don't see color.
Dude, so this entire public service announcement could be a ploy to avoid talking about racism altogether. Hey, can we get a rewrite where we appreciate each other without erasing what makes each of us different?
Okay, but it's gonna add a couple hours to the shoot.
I can
My
make it work.
speaker's open.
You were rolling just now, weren't you? Can't we just slap some graphics on this and call it a day?
Oh my God! And can I say one thing? I said we weren't going to say any more, but the one thing I do have to say,
What?
one thing I do have to say is, why does that damn white kid have a juice box and the black kid doesn't? Racist. And
Well,
Stig
she was very
Kenobi wants
chill.
to.
She was very relaxed, and the black kid
She
was all
was real
stressed
chill
out.
talking about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, her parents are so hip. Stig Kenobi says Jayne and Sporkerz are both bastards. Race never factored in. Thank you, Stig
That's
Kenobi,
true.
on our Monday night Song of Ice and Fire stream. All right, let's move on. We're not even reading this. That is ridiculous.
No,
Okay,
fuck this.
yeah, that was. Wow, I didn't think
Well, I
that was
got
going to go that long. That
I
was
got
awesome.
another
You
thing to add
tortured us for
tomorrow.
a long time.
That's awesome. Oh man!
Thank
All right.
you for that. Thank you for the
You're
freebie.
welcome. Yeah, give me a little shout out when you do it.
Okay.
Here we go. We're gonna do one more article real quick. We're gonna talk a little bit about Gina Carano and KK. Stig Kenobi brought up a great point, though. We can't forget about Farvara and Filoni because they were probably involved in the firing. While somebody brings this one up, can I ask a question? Would anybody try Gorilla Glue in their hair?
I got a
have
better
any.
one for you. How about a solo
Okay.
cup to your
Hair.
mouth?
I mean,
Oh,
if
what?
Have you not seen that one?
No.
Oh, give me just a moment.
Please get it. What were you going to say, Makani?
I was gonna say if I was the R word, then yes, but I'm not.
What?
so-
Racist? Oh,
No, the other
the
word.
Okay, got you. All right, here we go. Hold on. Let's see this one. Whatever.
Yeah,
Justin-
this guy had Gorilla Glue. He literally glued the edge of it and he put it on his face.
Oh,
And
my
this is what happened. He ended
God.
up in the hospital in the emergency room.
Sweet fancy Moses.
Oh Lord, are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, that this really happened.
He said
I heard
did
the-
he didn't believe the report.
Yeah, he didn't believe
right?
it.
He didn't believe. Oh Lord.
He was a non-believer, and then this is what happened. And now he has the solo cup of shame.
He's seen the light now. He's a believer.
Yeah, we had a field day with this last week.
Well,
Yeah.
what kills me is like the girl or whoever, I don't know who it was, girl, guy, that did the first Gorilla Glue in the hair is now
Mhm.
trying to sue Gorilla Glue.
No, that's false.
Oh, it is false.
Yeah, that's no, she's not. No, that was a made up rumor.
Okay. All right.
If she did, then we would have problems. But you know, just because she made a mistake, I'm not gonna, no ill will towards her.
No, that's fine.
She's just
If you-
dumb. That's all, and that's okay.
Yeah,
that's-
Well, she thought it was the
Kavit-
same as hair glue or whatever.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. And Cavatinho just pointed out that this other idiot did the same thing. So
Yep.
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah, I heard about that one. That's the one I heard about. All right,
Yeah.
you have the article up, Culture?
of course I do. Yeah.
You are the man, and we get the great Culture reading. I enjoy all this. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Enter the Finaldeathstar is here, who stole my opening. Oh, the humanity of it all. I love you, buddy. Thanks for making it to Orville Nation, but never to the dump. Have a great day.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
He was on my show Monday night.
Yeah.
Oh, he's such.
Final nether region.
Hi. I get
Oh,
that.
I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna bring up some funny thing about Finaldeathstar. Okay.
Oh,
my
I
bad.
wish I could. Final nether entry, you mean?
Yeah. Final nether entry. All right. Why don't you start reading,
Okay.
good man?
Playcase reads her own stage direction. Fade in. Oh, wait, no, that's not the story. Sorry. Days after she fired Gina Carano, YouTubers roast Star Wars head Kathleen Kennedy, praising women in Oscars video. Now, of course, this particular Oscar, for its background, was just for the technical aspect of things, but yeah, she's a terrible person. John actually wrote this article. Thank you, John F. Trent. Appreciate you, dude. And here we go. YouTubers roasted Star Wars head Kathleen Kennedy for her virtue signaling. I did not say virtue properly. Sorry, I'm turning into Scott. Virtue signaling and hypocrisy.
Hey.
After the Oscars, YouTube channel uploaded a video of Kennedy praising various women for their scientific and technical achievements in filmmaking, which might have been a good thing. As you can see in the video below, after praising a number of women for receiving a science and technical award, Kennedy states, more barriers to break, more progress to be made. Yes, of course, but the story of women innovators making movie magic, their story isn't ready to fade out. Not even close.
Oh my
She would
God.
later state,
Obnoxious tart.
yeah, she would later state, and women are helping to redefine science and technology in the movies. And that means a brave, bold future without limits for each and every storyteller.
So you like, wait a minute. Like, I just, the cojones on this woman.
What is wrong with her face?
I don't know.
Well,
It's
she has a YouTube thing
like-
over it.
Yeah,
It's not covered enough.
she's got the
Also-
Joker thing going on.
Also,
She has
also,
been looking weird though ever since that the thing when she was on stage. I forget when it was, but
Yeah.
people were suggesting she might be sick or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she looks like her eyes are like, I mean, they look like mine do most of the time on camera, but I mean, she doesn't look well. She does not look well.
just to give you a heads up, the video they turned the like to dislike.
They did.
ratio
Yeah.
off.
They turned off
it off.
commenting. They
They
turned
turned off the
comments, I
comments
believe,
too.
Yeah,
Did they really?
Fried.
Did
Yeah,
they,
they were
did
getting
they
roasted.
really?
Oh, they were
I
getting
think
torn
do I
apart.
still love God. Please tell me I still have the video up.
They're like,
Oh well, we can always go to the archive
I think you got
website.
up to 10,000 downvotes when they cut it.
No, I got like
Yeah,
100.
it
Yeah,
was pretty horrendous.
They got lit up.
Yeah, it got to 10K. So John obviously wrote the story before it got to 10K, but
Yeah.
20, just over 24,000 times, and had 6,000 downvotes with only 72 upvotes. Well, it was
Wow.
like 100 and some versus 10,000. I was like, holy cow!
ratioed.
Yeah, at least.
Ratio
So we don't have
so
we
bad
really
that they
don't-
had
I'm sure almost everybody out there has seen it now. Thank you to both Ryan Cannell with Geeks and Gamers, and of course D-Day Cobra, who today car video about it earlier today.
Yeah, Geeks and Gamers. Woo! Waiting for my invite, D-Day Cobra. Son of a bitch.
Your channel is too small, Scott.
Oh no. I'm a big personality. He knows it. He's frightened of my talents. I keep telling myself.
He
is
doesn't
one of
like
them.
your Guatemalaness. So anyway,
So,
There she
anyways,
is.
read on.
Is that
Yeah.
Rocky Dennis?
yeah. See, this was a
She looks
screenshot
like she-
of it.
You know how the president ages really fast in 4 years?
Mhm.
Well, the Lucasfilm president looks like she's aged a lot in the last few years. Like she
Awesome.
looks like she's really.
That's
All
the
she-
worst.
All she needs is a hood, and she is straight up Sith Lord, dude.
That is the worst
I-
start of an Animorph I've ever seen.
I was gonna say I thought you were gonna say. Never mind, Culture. I thought you were gonna say White Hood. I was like, oh.
Whoa,
No,
we
although
denounce white
if the-
supremacy.
If it chooses,
Sorry, I'm sorry. I was.
yeah.
Michael Jolin says she have snake eyes.
She does, yeah.
Yep.
I bet you oh my god, she's a reptilian.
She probably, most of them are.
Here's
Enter
my
the
question.
unfamiliar. She's a reptilian. Please do a video on it.
Yeah. Hey, final nether entry. Are you going to do a video on that?
It's real
Yep.
life V. Was that show V back in the
V.
80s?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yep. They did a reboot too, but the reboot wasn't as good.
The reboot,
never as good.
The original show was god tier, dude.
Yes.
Oh, it was awesome.
I remember watching that
so good
as a kid.
Although the reboot had the hottest short-haired girl that is just amazing. That was also the girlfriend in Deadpool.
Vanessa.
Yep.
I like Morena Baccarin.
Yeah.
Vanessa. Yeah.
Crazy hot.
Yeah.
Crazy hot. Okay, anyway.
A little skinny, but
Isn't
real
she married
skinny.
to the kid from Gotham? Isn't she married to the kid from Gotham?
I don't know.
Or is that a different woman?
Benjamin
All right,
McKenzie?
anyways. Yeah, is that a different actress?
I don't know.
Yes, I think it's a different actress. I'm shutting up now. All right, let's finish this article real quick and make fun of her.
In the comments, multiple YouTubers unloaded on Kennedy for hypocrisy. I typed out a paragraph and deleted it. I didn't put any. I was so mad. I'm like, I'm not even gonna sully myself with this. But yeah, I was really unhappy. But anyway, Mike Kelly wrote, LMAO, which stands for laughing my ass off. The industry that created the casting couch and treats women like objects are now giving morality lessons. F you, KK, fade out. Well done. Heel versus babyface. Hey, Az, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Az.
Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy? Wow, I'm bringing this up. Hypocrite. Thank you. God, I'm being corrected by proper. But that's insane. Anyway, hypocrisy.
Did he spell it wrong? I don't think so.
Hypocrisy. No. Hypocrite. That stands for nothing. Hashtag we love Gina Carano.
Yeah.
Barbie Bishop wrote, just here keeping a tab on the dislikes ratio. Bet they will adjust it accordingly. Gotta keep hitting those downvotes. Fade out.
I love the fade out, dude. I love the
Stacey
fade out.
A added, disgusting hypocrisy. Gina Carano has more integrity, honesty, and conviction in her little finger than the rest of Lucasfilm has put together as a collective. That was a very well chosen last word. Collective. Get your politics. I love this one. I saw this in real time. Get your politics out of my movies. Bring back Gina Carano. SC Web. That's right.
Yeah.
They made a decision of screenshotting. Thank goodness.
They don't.
Right.
They don't deserve Gina Carano.
No,
they don't. They don't deserve her. She is a goddess. They don't deserve her.
And nor does Zack Snyder. But
no, we wouldn't even be talking about her this much if people didn't make such a big freaking hissy fit.
So they just don't care anymore. They just ain't hiding that hypocrisy.
No.
It's blatant on display.
When have they ever cared?
They haven't ever.
No, I mean,
lack
usually
of self-awareness. This look, Jeremy wasn't wrong. I'm losing my mind alive online, guys. I might be having a stroke. I don't know.
Drinking.
What's going on?
Gag reel.
Jeremy from
Jared.
Good Lord. Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers had it absolutely right. These people are Star Wars has taken an L for like 3 weeks straight, maybe longer. Hard to say. I mean, ever since the 7 minutes of Luke, they have figured out a way each and every week to stick their thumb so far up their ass they can taste it. I can't even believe it. And this is just further evidence of that. I don't know. I mean, it makes.
Oh,
go ahead.
What's even worse about this culture is that expect next week we're going to get more. And I was saying this multiple times. This situation after firing Gina Carano, this just opened up a Pandora's box. Expect more and more developments as it goes on.
Well, and what was really funny, I don't remember who pointed it out, but basically they uploaded like 250 videos simultaneously, and this was just one of them. This thing got destroyed so fast. I was like, unbelievable. But anyway, RWB 6280 wrote, bad choice in using KK to make this statement. She just fired and is trying to cancel one of the most popular and beloved actresses in the world today. Hashtag we love Gina Carano. Hashtag fire Kathleen Kennedy. Interestingly enough, when I did my 6 minutes this morning, I actually covered this, and I'm like, this is kind of weird because she made it to the top of IMDb Pros most beloved actor at the time. So she was number one as of today, which is insane. Anyway.
How? That's incredible.
Yeah. So and I think somebody screenshot it and sent it to others. But anyway, this is. We'll keep going. I'm sorry. I'm infuriated by this whole thing. I have been for a while. I just don't get to talk about it much. But
this is tone deaf on a level that I can't comprehend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can. This is right up Kathleen Kennedy's alley. You know, this.
Yeah.
If anyone's been paying attention for the last 3 years, this is nothing has changed.
Yep.
Not a damn
Just
thing.
her playbook.
It's not just Kathleen Kennedy, guys. Like the people of, and I'm just going to say Hollywood because I'm not even going to put the whole left in. It's the Hollywood scene. You have that Cristela Alonso. She's an actress. Like put today on about Rush Limbaugh that she happy death to Rush Limbaugh Day. I wish I had time to put out my
Everyone
for
has
it.
said that.
God.
A lot, so many people have said
God.
that. The comments
It's
were
horrific.
nasty.
God, it's so bad that they were hoping the same thing to happen to Alex Jones and Tucker Carlson as well.
It's horrific, man. These people are human beings with families. Like, and the guy just died, left his family, and they're mourning, and they have to hear people like praying that are so happy they want to celebrate a holiday.
I hate
Limbaugh look, let me just say this quick. Rush Limbaugh, I'm not as conservative as he is. I didn't like everything that guy had to say. But guess what? He loved his country. He loved his family. He was a human being that died. And to celebrate it, and Twitter does nothing about it, makes me sick. It's
Jack
something to add on to that.
Piece of garbage.
Regardless of how you feel about Rush Limbaugh, he helped pioneer the commentary channels.
Yes.
Commentary talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. There wouldn't be the news talk format or the sports talk format. I'm sorry, Jayne. Go ahead. I apologize.
No, I was just saying the podcasting, the whole thing of people getting on a mic and talking.
Doing this?
Exactly.
Yep.
I mean, he started like 1990, 91. Like he started. I just remember my friend in college, his dad listened to him every day, and that was like 1995.
I was listening to him in '89 when I'd started my
like 38.
What?
1938.
38.
That was
You chased him off camera, yo.
Oh, I'm telling you, Justin, you got to clip Machini's laugh. His real laugh is amazing. He cannot control it, and it's fantastic.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to have you on, and for This Week in Bullshit, and you're gonna have a great time.
Are you telling me tonight I get to denounce both
Welcome
Scott and
to
Justin's supremacy?
The stream finally,
Wait,
an hour and 23 minutes later, the historian himself.
I was making a video. Oh, he can't hear me. Scott's a dick.
I can't hear you, you dick.
Oh, shit.
I don't know why it's working so well, but it's working.
Hey, can you mute him so I can't hear him either?
Oh my,
be great.
How does that work?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was making
How are you
videos.
doing?
I was making videos. I'm sorry.
I
lost track of time.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But how are you?
Thank you,
doing?
Justin, because I look for your approval. He who came onto my stream and started talking about multiple dicks spraying piss everywhere. Oh, sorry, wrong stream.
Wow.
You could tell who all the juvenile people were on the panel. That was great. I love you guys.
Hey,
let's see what Ron Cannell said. Go ahead.
Hey, Ryan.
No, he's not here. I'm saying what he said in the article, but go ahead, Justin.
Oh, no, keep going.
I killed the moment. Sorry. Okay. Why don't we finish off?
Now that Steven's here,
no, Jesus.
I just want to refresh everybody's.
Not
memory.
this again.
Here we go.
We need to run the commercial spot. So here we go.
No,
Hold on.
There we go.
Why do I come? Why do I?
From misty mountains to fields of greens.
I know that's your voice.
Steven searches the world for the perfect beans.
That was Steven.
Reach for the quality.
I hate you.
That's Steven's date
Reach
tonight.
for the growing line.
I hate you, Scott.
That's bad.
That's what you
Steven,
get.
no!
No.
I do not consent.
I denounce culture supremacy.
Steven, not the cliff!
Oh, we've gone well beyond that.
Oh, God.
Oh, well, speaking of which, yeah. So there are 4 different companies that we can get to do the coffee. They'll do the drop ship and everything. So I think we're in good shape.
Awesome.
Really
Well,
excited.
yeah, reach out to me in the DMs, man. Reach out to me. We'll figure it
Definitely
out.
got to make that coffee, dude.
Leia
Definitely.
came back? What the fuck?
Jayne, save me. You're
Jeremy's dog? Are you serious?
What?
Yep. This is
Leia.
Leia. This is Rich.
Leia, I haven't seen Leia in forever.
This is Rich coming days after firing Gina Carano for her political opinions. Kennedy is a Hollywood hack, wrote Leia. Love Leia.
It
wasn't
it's
just
a dog.
Love you,
The
Leia.
dogs.
the dog is wise.
It's so bad, even the dog is calling you out. It's like,
YouTuber Ryan Cannell unloaded on Kennedy. Female empowerment. You are a
Phrasing.
Great
That
phrasing.
weren't you. Wait. You are a big part of that, weren't you, Kathleen Kennedy? Making sure that women get their due. Putting all of these different women in these positions. He continues.
Is this like a rule of thumb thing? This is reading pretty bad right now.
But as soon as one of them speaks out of line, as soon as one of them shares an opinion that doesn't fall in line with the far left echo chamber of Lucasfilm and Disney, you get rid of her. You fire her because you can't have a woman that's too strong or too independent. Can you?
You know what? Justin, do you think Ryan comes off as a top?
I don't know. That was pretty good.
I don't know. He's straight and he's married.
You could still be on the bottom if you're married and straight.
I don't know. I've never thought of him in that way before.
I guess Steven has. Okay.
Dick.
I need an adult.
I need
Oh,
an
he's
adult.
a good-looking dude,
I need
but
an
not for
adult.
me. Not my type.
What's up, Geekin' Gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video. Hey. Anyway, but what we just witnessed, this is from Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers. Geeks Plus Gamers, excuse me, reacted saying. But we just witnessed in this video is exposing of Lucasfilm once again. Yeah, I know. It almost happens weekly at this point. These people are absolutely horrible people. Well, you could have just said these are absolutely horrible people. That would have been.
It's Jeremy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Coming to you with another video, and today, anyway, he adds, Kathleen Kennedy is the worst leader we have ever seen in the history of Hollywood. This woman is terrible. Her lack of self-awareness is off the charts, and they don't even care about their hypocrisy getting exposed anymore. He's 100%.
Hypocrites.
Yep.
Well, he's right. He's absolutely right.
And he's basically saying exactly what he's been saying for 3 years.
So I heard that it went up. The downvotes went up to 10,000 before they.
It went up to 10,000 before they turned it off.
I have a screenshot. By the way, courtesy of Geek Time TV, one of our community members in the fourth wave, screenshotted the bejesus out of this thing. Let me find it.
Yes, he did. And I shouted him out in the video I made. So
does he have an
subscribe to
archive
Geek Time TV.
of this shit? That'd be great.
I don't know. Let me open image in a new window. And let me copy that.
New window. New Windigo. New Windigo.
Don't care.
All right, get it up before.
Oh, Jesus.
Hulk angry.
See, they took it off. Like, dislike, gone. Right?
Steven, downvote.
Nothing's getting off on that picture.
Not even Steven's goat.
I know it was clipped. Let me find it.
It's just, yeah, I think you guys have a point. She does look like she might have a condition or might have a.
There's a condition there.
Or she's a reptilian, man. Those eyes are, I'm telling you, Enter the Nether needs to do a fucking job on that.
Yeah,
she is a reptilian.
You know what she reminds me of?
Entry. Get on this, dude.
Yeah.
She reminds me of the historian lady from Blade 2. You know, the big fat one that just sat there, all the vampire text.
Yes.
Oh, Time TV, you freaking shot this out, and I can't find it. This sucks. I feel bad.
Or the original Total Recall 3 booby chicks.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 hands.
She looks a little bloated, a little soft. You think?
Does anybody else have?
She might need the enema.
7 years old for
Holding water.
Is she 67?
Yep.
Well, she needs
she
to
doesn't
retire.
look a day older 80. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean her face is gonna get all big. I mean, damn.
Somebody send me this. I'm
That's
getting mad.
what she's all puffed up about.
Do you think if she eats yeast, she expands?
What's the matter, Culture?
She's doughy.
I wanted to show the fact that there were 10,000 dislikes. So
It's somewhere. I don't know.
It's probably somewhere. Yeah.
anytime I
tried.
had it, I just don't know where he put it.
We tried.
Well, whose fault is that?
I blame Jayne.
Yeah, it's Jayne's fault.
You know what? I'm fine with all of this because this, some things just fall out of the sky, and I'm just like, hey, I have a topic for tomorrow. Yay! This is perfect.
Yeah,
I'm glad we helped you out, Justin. I'm glad we helped you out.
Oh no, I heard about this earlier, but you did show me that that ad, the campaign ad, for
the
Cartoon
PSA.
Network. Yeah, the PSA.
Little, Cartoon Network PSA.
Yeah.
That was enjoyable. That was enjoyable.
Hey, Culture,
You know
check in
it's
the private chat.
you know it's
Shane
a
G.
bad topic. You know it's a bad topic. Yeah, I got you. You know it's a bad topic when Toxic Man Flu gives me $20 just to say he's not going to watch anymore. That's one of those topics, man. That was a rough one.
Steven, I said it before on TR4 yesterday. This situation has opened a Pandora's box. We're not gonna hear the end of this.
No. I mean, no, it's people that look. There were people that were clinging on to hope when Gina was there, even if it wasn't watching any of them even if it wasn't watching any Disney Star Wars. It was we like a person that's there. We like how she is and what culture
like me.
Share the thing.
Oh, you're not doing your job, Scott.
Price of Reason, because he's a good dude. There you go.
Yeah, Price of Reason's awesome.
That's crazy, guys. 101
101
upvotes.
to 10.
Turn off the comment section first. That's interesting.
Dude, it's almost 4.
Holy
it's almost
shit.
4. It's 4-1 dislike, or 1 to 4 dislike. It's a quarter.
No,
of the
it's more than 4 to 1.
Ratio.
Get him proper.
What?
Math.
44,000 people watched it. 10,000 said it was bad. That's a quarter of the people thought it sucked.
No, there were only 101 people inspired.
I understand what you're saying.
I'm saying 4,000 to say, yay.
Right. I'm saying a quarter of the people took the time to say it sucked.
30,000 more people were ambivalent.
Yes, exactly. That's sad.
Bro, at this point, there are people that hold her in such disdain. They seek out opportunities to tell her how much she sucks. And that's what this is.
Yep.
1%. 1%, maybe less. People who hit the like or dislike ratio hit the like button.
Well, Steven, you said that, but at the same time, you look at this, I'm like, how can anyone in their right mind defend something like this? How can anyone in right mind say this, that firing Gina Carano, but this is okay?
I don't know.
How?
I'd tap that too.
Oh.
I ain't lying.
What's the no, I'm serious. What's the defense? Where's the legit defending this? Where's the legit defense? I'm waiting.
How do you fire that woman? How do you fire her? How do you fire this? I just don't understand. She's so happy and friendly looking.
She's very
and then
friendly.
You get that. Yeah. At least they said they're not going to recast her. But the idea of how can you recast her with who? What? No, that was great, Don Cheeto. But I was thinking, why don't we start a petition to recast her with Ruby Rose?
Stop that! You fucking stop that right now!
Come on, you love it.
No, I suffer. Don't even do it, Scotty. Share my screen for a second.
Gotcha.
Share that. This is
Etep is so against it.
You triggered the Egyptian.
God damn it.
Anubis.
Motherfucker. It wasn't made for him. It wasn't made for him.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Why?
Because I was bored earlier and I was like,
One ugly motherfucker.
It wasn't made for him. It wasn't made for him.
I made that for my morning show tomorrow.
Oh my God.
That's,
I need that. Can you send that to me, dude?
I
I lost Justin. Sorry, buddy. I hit the wrong button.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button. I would never leave you. Ever.
Me and Mike Zero were feeling creative earlier. I'm like, you know what would be really funny if I put Brie Larson's face over the Predator.
Oh God!
Can you if you send that to me, I'll fix the face tracking on it because that's
it's choppy, dude. I'm not good at that.
No, it's fine. Send it to me. I'll fix it.
Better than I would have done.
All right.
Good job.
Yeah, way better.
Better.
I like
No
broke it
clue
down
how
into
to do
4
it.
segments to try to
Funny
get it to
thing.
it.
Funny thing on last night's Dark Council tap, I super chat to try to get Lord Callus to say Mike Zero's outro.
Oh, did he?
No, almost. He did say subscribe for future Star Wars content. I was like,
Yeah, he's too smooth.
For future Star Wars content, I thank you very much for the kind support. I'm Mike Zero.
No,
Yeah.
he says it like this. Please subscribe for future Star Wars content.
I just like the Star Wars content.
Yeah.
It's from the future.
Dude,
It's like a
Lord
dead
Callus.
man.
Lord Callus is way
And then
too
he'll say
smooth,
like,
dude.
"I'll see
Yeah,
you
he
all
is way
next
too
time.
smooth.
Bye."
I gotta get him on here. I gotta get
I
Lord
know.
Callus on
Oh
here.
God.
I
You know what?
thought
I've
you
had-
were talking about Mike Zero. I was like, I'm gonna tweet Mike Zero. I'm like, hey, Mike Zero,
And I
man, come
hope
hang
you
out with me,
love
dog.
what I
Come
do.
hang out
He
with
just-
Mike Zero.
He doesn't really respond.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
he doesn't respond to anybody.
No.
He's in his
No.
in the future.
I will say though, Mike gives 0 fucks about anything.
He throws
That's true.
caution to the wind, says sources be damned. I'm just gonna make this shit up.
Right.
He's
And
just like,
he's
"Post, I don't
right.
care."
And he's right as often as Scott. So,
Damn.
That is true. That is true. It just
Yeah,
has a lot more
that's a
fucking
higher
subs
batting
than I
average
do.
than yeah.
I don't predict shit.
No kidding.
Yeah. All I got to do is what you guys do. I have a source. Yeah, it's called Bounding Into Comics. I know how you guys roll. Anywho. Okay, let's wrap this sucker up. Thank you, everybody.
I've only been here 10 minutes.
You don't have to anymore,
well-
right? Because your boys got clipped.
They'll grow back, right?
They'll grow back. I swear they'll grow back.
I came in.
Yeah, go ahead, Steven.
No, I've
Hour
only
and
been here for
23
10 minutes.
late.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
late.
well,
Right.
Yeah, you're
yeah,
late.
you were
man.
a little late.
I'm sorry,
buddy.
dude.
It's, and I can't stay up all night. No disrespect to anybody who doesn't have a job, but I do, and I have to go to work. Because we're considered first responders, but make no extra money for it. Those
God
fuckers.
bless you for it.
Yeah.
I hate
Tell
culture.
my boss
you know.
that. Oh, hold on, culture.
No, don't hold on. Oh. This
Ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to bring to you the brand new Walton Sphincter Bleach. That's right. We've come up with a fresh lemon scent that will that'll take care of the aftercare that's involved in the daily treatments that author Stephen Walton promotes with his magical blend of beans and the Walton's Best Brew. That's right. The Sphincter Bleach will get you back to feeling.
Thank God Tommy is on
smelling
vacation.
Absolutely fresh.
Okay.
I have his number on speed dial. Maybe I can.
Yeah. It also gives it a fresh taste, right?
I walk away for 2 seconds, and then we're talking about bleached assholes.
And of course, don't
Yeah,
forget.
I don't want to look at
Stephen
that. I want to
Walton's-
look at a picture of a scrunched up rubber band.
That's
You
right.
know, the best part is Jayne has
Vanilla
a talk.
scented ball soak. This again
don't
is
blame
for
her.
enema aftercare. This is a product that all gentlemen should have in
Oh
their
my God.
cupboard for the opportunities when maybe things don't end up so fresh down there, and the sphincter bleach is a little
Riff,
hard.
I want to leave.
Manly region. Anyway, check out all of the amazing accessories offered for author Stephen Walton. Thank you, Mr. Tickletrump.
Yes, Mr. Pickle Chuck. And I just want to say, since Steven,
Trunk is one of my favorites.
oh, it's the best name. One of the best names ever. Since Steven came on the stream, Jayne hasn't said a word.
I don't blame her.
I'm assuming because
Yeah.
she's laughing so hard that she can't turn
Her mic is on.
off.
Look,
I'm just shaking my head.
Yep, that's
I know.
exactly. I did that. I'll bet you.
Jane
are.
shakes her head vehemently in disapproval.
hey, Mr. Tickle Trunks gave me a $2 Canadian author Stephen Walton's. That's it. That's
It's a fill in the
All
blank.
he
It's like
has
a
to
mad.
say.
It's like a Mad Lib.
Author
So
Stephen Waltons. So thank
so
you,
it's
author Stephen Walton.
I can't imagine why I
Yeah,
showed up.
you look
late.
well, author Stephen Walton, who looks like Tony Stark's older drunk brother. Yeah.
I hate you.
Much older drunk brother.
Much older. Much older.
Love us, Stephen, and you
Mr.
know
Tickle
it.
Trunks. Mr. Tickle Trunks for another $2 Canadian personal blend and a super sticker from again Mr. Tickle Trunks. I love that name so much. I fucking love that name.
Oh my god.
his name was can't get right Stark. We miss you, can't get right. We miss you.
Can't get right, baby.
Can't get right. We miss you.
Right. All right, let's close this sucker out. Thanks for being here tonight, Steven. I was going to say Steven Stark.
You are an ass.
Oh my god.
Walton Industries.
I'm gonna make a meme. I gotta make a meme. Hang on.
Stop antagonizing them, Jayne.
Industries.
The Iron Enema Mark II.
Enema.
Steven, can you read this one?
You should be writing this down, Steven.
Steven, can you read this one?
Terminus S for $5. Stephen Walton puts a special kind of love and care into his coffee enemas. How does he do it? Well, he never spills the beans.
Well, Steven heard that like there's certain coffees that like a cow or a monkey eats and then poops it out and it's like $100 more. So he thought if he did that himself and pooped out the coffee beans and then sold it, he'd make a lot more money.
This is how propaganda begins, guys. This is the yeah.
No, this is truth, guys. This is truth.
Were you the
right
one
now?
Were you the one who sold who bought the cow from Jack?
Oh,
I hate you.
You know what he did with what he did with those jumping beans? He shoved them up his own ass.
It's a thinker.
I will not sit here and listen to insinuations about Walton's brews like this. This is propaganda.
Oh, Stephen Walton, how the ass turns.
I'm glad that I could bring so much joy to your show, Scott. Thank you for having me.
That sounds like a soap opera.
This is for you. This is for you also.
Oh, yeah, no, come on now.
Scott, that sounds like a soap opera.
Yes.
There it is.
There's too much
That's
gayness
you.
in that picture right there. I can't.
That's love for you, buddy. That's love.
She's gonna butter your bread.
Oh,
Do you ever have that not so fresh feeling in your colon?
why is it so creepy?
I'm happy to know that I only use Walton's best brew
It's the music.
for all your colon cleansing needs.
It's been 6 months. It's been 6 months. It's supposed to be done.
Walton's Best
Jayne,
Brew is
you
not
did this,
contaminated
Jayne.
by plants, animals, or humans. Read directions thoroughly before utilizing Walton's Best Brew in your home enema kit. Experts now recommend proper footwear for traction during
Jayne Theory did this. Nerd cookies in infinity.
Author Stephen Walton makes no health claims regarding the use of this product. Member FDIC, AARP, and LMNOP. Operators are not standing by. For more complete instructions and disclaimers related to this product, be sure to pick up a copy of his new book today.
Black Ivory Coffee.
Jayne Theory did this.
That's a new brand.
Nerd cookies and Nina Infinity. This is their work.
All
of this.
He's expanding his
Jayne,
the source from which he actually
his ass
harvests
riled him up.
these beans. So he may be going to Africa next.
Oh, I know, Steven, we were going to wait till Saturday, but I want to unveil the Volume 2 Stephen Walton.
I hate you.
The Enema Menace, Volume 2. The leaks were true.
I am
was
not the
done
butt of all your jokes.
You are the butt
Literally,
of
you are.
everyone's joke.
You literally are.
You are a butt.
Greetings and welcome to the Enema Menace Volume 2.
Etep, I thought I liked you.
I am Officer Walton, Phantom Menace.
I am Officer Stephen
You're
Walton.
a historian. Shat have the chance in the High Council, my brothers and sisters, fighting for our bottom mythology. We squat but do not kneel.
Could someone please put Steven's face on this one?
No.
That's easy.
I need that. I need that, guys. What does Terminus have to say? Hold on.
Bonus points if you blend it in with the lighting.
Uh-oh.
Steven just looks so despondent right now.
Episode 10.
He thought it was
10,
over.
The Rise of Enema.
It's just
6
started.
months. You all said 6. Tommy said 6 months. What is going on?
We only just begun to brew. Anal beads and coffee beans.
Fuck this community. Don't start a channel. Fuck just do your own thing. Get the fuck away from here. That's what I'm saying. That's my advice.
Chris Joe says it best. A deep toilet state is out to get you.
It's so
There's a cabal. There's an evil cabal in the toilet.
It's just like it's like The Shining. Here, Steven.
Ooh, Robert has a good idea. Duel of the Squirts.
This film is coming out in
Anima.
That's the name of the film that's dropping this fall.
I'm gonna sing that like Cleveland and turn that into a video now.
Please do, and we can if you want to premiere it on Saturday's Dump, we can always do that.
Walton's
let's
best.
do that.
Walton's best. Walton's best. Walton's best. Walton's best.
I want ETEP, Culture Casino, and Tommy to do their best, and we will put all three on, and then whoever wins gets an ink-filled pen mailed to them at some point this year. Okay, let's finish this out. Thank you for coming, everybody, tonight. That was a good time. Justin Proper, where can they find you, and when's your next on-screen presence?
Pornhub.
That's true. OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
No, really?
Justin's going to be a Twitch dot.
The propering.
The propering.
That was hot. Thank you, Justin. You're not even fucking muted, but you still don't talk. Steven, Astorian, Walton, how about you?
I hate these people. Thank you guys in the chat for being here. I apologize for being late. Please support all the wonderful people on this panel. Share out links and do the things that you do. We appreciate you. All the likes and comments on our videos. Hail to you and you asshole. Be good to one another. Peace.
Yeah, peace. Peace out, man. That is beautiful.
I can't do anything. I can't. How am I supposed to get inspirational with this travesty of misinformation?
And ETEP Zero?
I'm the Fandom Menace People's Champion, Mike Zero from the future, bitches. How are you? I'm ETEP. Man, this motherfucker scares me. I'm ETEP Queen from the Place to Be Reviews. You can find me at ETEP Wakuian's The Place to Be Reviews, where I do weekly Batwoman, Prodigal Son, WandaVision reviews. And yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with Batwoman. At least, there's nothing better about this season. But yeah, I do weekly live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night. And now
Javicia Fox is hotter though.
She is, dude. That's the thing is like they at least play to that. She's a beautiful woman. She can't out act that
little
bad
boy
writing
was
though.
Okay. The last little boy was all right.
Leave that little fella alone that was there last season. He was a good young lad, wasn't he? That
Good
little brush,
kid.
that little boy with the brush cut over there, that little Jewish boy, he was fine.
Yeah.
Fine Batwoman.
He kept his hair tight and
pretty
clean
good.
like a good boy.
Oh, Archie, there's a little Jewish boy playing Batwoman.
Edith would just shut up over there about the Jewish boy and Batwoman. Nobody cares. I'm trying to watch the television here. Anyway,
Please, everyone, remember ETEP Akui is a Jewish man. Thank you.
Oh wow,
I love how it's like a
right.
Where's
We know how to say it. Scott definitely gets the most out of his diversity panelists. He does.
He's milking them shit.
Yeah, I got Jewish people. I got gay people.
Do I got utters fucker? You want to milk me? But no, I'll be. I have a morning show now on Thursdays at 9 Eastern until 10:30 when I have to get ready for work. Tomorrow, Commander Cody from Goober Brothers Entertainment will be joining me. Normally it's a solo thing, but I figured why not have a guest on tomorrow? And Friday night Fandom Menace Live, I have a special guest. I will be announcing tomorrow on Twitter. So yeah, thanks guys for having me on.
I didn't know I was supposed to be on.
No, you're on next Wednesday night, you sexy bastard.
Oh, all right, baby.
See?
All right. Thank you for coming, man.
Thanks for
and
having me.
the artist of the fourth wave, Maki90.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. My name is Maki90, one of the artists of Rogue Entertainment, one of the many mods of many of the great people in this community. You can find me on YouTube where I do time-lapse videos every week, and starting Sunday, we're coming back for Maki Live Season 3. So the jaw streams are coming right back.
Maki, I've never wanted to slap a side boob so hard. Keep doing it, bro.
Speaking of which, let me share. I want two things I want to share. Let me just share my screen for a second.
While you do that, I just want to show the great Shellback just wants you all to know.
I hate you too, Shellback. I thought you were my friend.
We love you,
We just
Shellback.
want you to know. All right, hold on. Here we go.
So, right after the Gaming Lounge, which will be on Thursday, of course, I will be starting a new playthrough of Bayonetta on my channel under Maki Plays banner. So I hope to see you guys there right after the Gaming Lounge. I know it's going to be a great show. Have a lot of great people. By the way, subscribe to the Gaming Lounge. And, of course, on Sunday. But also, one thing I want to share is I put up a video yesterday on one of the time lapses I did because I got a lot of positive reception on this one of Orchid from Killer Instinct. I wanted to just do a separate video on that. So if you guys can check that out, I'll definitely put the link in the chat is for that one. So, but yeah, guys, I appreciate the support. I appreciate incredible support, especially with me, doing all this stuff in color and such. And I'm grinding. I'm pushing putting stuff out for you guys. So
it also seems like you have a type, Makini.
Yeah. He's good. Them thick thighs save lives.
Yeah.
Man. He's good at that shit.
It's been scientifically proven. But
yes, it is.
Damn, he got science on his side.
It's science, bitch.
All right, I just subscribed, so you better not disappoint me.
I promise I won't. I promise I won't. Thank you,
There
Justin.
you go.
Yep.
All right. Next up, Nick McCabe.
Hi, everyone. You can find me on YouTube under Nick McCabe. You can also find me on Twitter at Mr. Mooneyblue1. I am most active there. But you can also find me under Nick McCabe on Minds as well. Regarding YouTube, I have finally put out my Star Wars Into the Void review. So go check that out. It would be much appreciated. And I hope you enjoy.
I would let Nick move into my basement.
Yeah.
What?
Was that allowed, Steven?
Is that an ass thing, Steven?
I mean,
hey, Justin,
want him
tell
in-
him where they can find you.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
just
highlighted
take
again.
two. Take two.
Hey, yeah, I had to go to the bathroom. My bad. I didn't know when it was starting. Hi, my name is Justin.
Was that a joke?
Shut up. My name is Justin Proper. You can catch me tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for This Week in Bullshit. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of people who come by. We start out the first half hour or so. We have a bunch of funny stories because there is a lot of crap that we get angry about. And the world sucks, for the most part. So this is it's a time where we can all just laugh and make fun of all the stupid people because at least we're better than that. So yeah, make sure to check it out 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun every week on Thursday. So
Justin, you're always welcome to stop in, man. Thank you for being
and
here.
Justin doesn't like Australia or Crazy Rich Asians either.
That's not true. That's not true.
That's not true. You said the other day you didn't like Asians.
Yeah.
No, I said I didn't like the movie. I was disappointed.
He was disappointed by Asians.
No! You evil bastard.
I denounced Justin.
Sorry.
Go back to the gay jokes, please.
Somebody he doesn't hate, Jayne Theory.
Yeah.
Guys.
How can you hate Jayne Theory?
You cannot.
No
It's
one
impossible.
should. You can find me here on YouTube, where I post movie and television reviews and some pop culture commentary. You can also find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at Jayne Theory.
All right, thank you, Jayne.
If I do a story, if I do like something story related, Jayne, can I get you to narrate it, like for a video or something like that?
If it's short, yeah.
Sure.
No matter how broke you are.
Somebody else who's short, Culture Casino.
Vader V.
Truly. If you don't have $10, you probably don't have time to watch Twitch because you should be working.
Do not give her your real name.
So much.
It's not a
Vader V, you're such a...
money. So being like, I'm broke, I can't afford to sub, that doesn't really track. What you need to say is, I'm so irresponsible with my money, I can't support the entertainment that I enjoy.
So this is like a Twitch thought right here?
Yes.
Penis. Let me see the penis.
Culture Casino. I don't get it. I have a Culture Casino live channel, and on Friday I'm starting the news channel. I don't know if I'll have any news to talk about, but that's the plan. So I will have 3 channels, which means I will never sleep again. It's going to be amazing. Check out the opportunities that I have to be on with other great creators. Like tomorrow, I am on with Justin Proper on This Week in Bologna Sausage.
Hey.
Before that, I'm on the Gaming Lounge, which
Yes.
is an amazing channel that all the gamers in my life have joined. I also have an opportunity to be on with Drew, the Supreme Heretic from Bounding into Comics, and we do something called the Pegasus Actual Podcast.
So say we all.
That's right. We
Love you, Drew.
retro review the show with the man that's the coffee boy, Stephen Walton. And then
Culture, did you move your mustache down from your nose like to cover the fact you don't have an upper lip? Like what happened there?
Anyway, and then after the Pegasus Actual Podcast, I walk right on over into the next studio to hang out with Comics Division on probably the best stream of the night. If you want to get into the editorializing of the descent of humanity into the abyss. Going to be great. Anyway, thank you all so very much. I will not promote the rest of the week. Otherwise, we will be here for 15 minutes. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for checking out Sporkerz Newscast. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Give this man money, and I don't pray for his boys. I don't know. It's kind of weird what's going on.
That's
thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for making me feel bad.
Hell, brother.
Thank you. All right. Thank you for everybody coming out tonight. Next, we will be on Saturday. Saturday's a busy day for me. It doesn't premiere, but I'll be taping a coffee chat with Lorena Creole on her channel at 4 p.m. On Saturday. And after that, we will be on Rogue Entertainment on whose channel?
Nina Infinity.
Nina Infinity,
who was applied for
monetized.
He has applied for monetization. Yeah. My God, are you catch up to the live stream, your own live stream? Catch up.
I don't know. Shit, man. At 7:30, we will start, right? 7 o'clock, 6:30. What time does that start again?
Usually
she does at 7:30. But when it comes back around on my channel, it's going to be 7.
Oh, not AOC
again.
Okay.
And then 9:30, the original, the almighty dump is on at 9:30 Eastern on Saturday night. If you like A Song of Ice and Fire, please check out our Monday with Jayne Theory, myself, Miss Martin Muses, Lady Tauriel, and sometimes, according to Christy, and the great Stig Kenobi. That is at 7:30 Eastern on Monday nights. I hope everybody has a great night. I'd like to thank Tina Bojan, Who Knew, Jack D, and even though he's mad at me tonight, Toxic Man Flu, for being Littlefinger level supporters of my channel. They are members, and I thank them all, like Shane G and everybody else out there. This one is for you guys. Let's put a spork in it because we are done.
Ooh, what a sexy beast.
Yeah, and it's actually working this time. Don't end it early. At least let it promote your stream. So that's a lot of
Shaped
members.
like a sausage.
Seriously. There's people that kind of like you. Yeah, so is his fingers. Speaking of which, Steven, why are your hands so small?
I hate you, Culture.
They are small, but he's got big palms. He's got
my
big
penis.
What, we're not done? We didn't hit the end button?
He's got tiny hands.
I didn't hit the end button because it's
Sky,
My
It's
God,
still
you can't
running
have the
for
orgy
me.
live. What the fuck?
It's still. Oh
I
God, I
want
gotta
it.
put my pants
Sky,
back on.
glory
Bye,
hole.